ball club entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, they've won the first 2 games, Matt, here on the road. And that's impressive anytime you do that. Now they're looking for the sweep. In this place, that's pretty good.
Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone. Standing in, Danny Santana. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he'll step off and try again. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
So striding forward now, Brian Dozier. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Betts. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So nothing in the Minnesota first. We'll head to the second from Target Field. No score here on the show. Now batting, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santana going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting fifth.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Chris Young. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
I like that at bat. Found himself down 0-2, kept battling, put the
Here's Justin Morneau. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 4 home runs. The average sits at 286 here to start play, and 16 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Buxton coming in. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Weak chopper to the left side. Low roller, and he barehands it. Wow. Here's Miguel Sano. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Third baseman.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
All right, time for a majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox.
Batting fifth.
And I'm looking out there at second base. Dustin Pedroia. You talk about a Gold Glove gritty player. That fits him perfect. He's going to catch everything at second. He's Gold Glove worthy. And then gritty. Don't hit him. He'll knock you back.
Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting sixth. First baseman.
At the plate, Kenny Vargas hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
This has been a remarkable start to the game. You talk about pitch count. Now, he only threw 9 pitches in the first inning, and here he is with another chance in the second inning to go single digits again. He's set up pretty good to go deep in this game.
1 and 2.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 1-2 delivery. A shot down the first baseline. And he is out on the tag. Now in the box, Andrew Benintendi. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Andrew Benintendi.
Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Buxton will call this one as he comes in to put it away for the first out.
Batting ninth. Catcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Blake Swihart. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Popped straight up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Rosario is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Here's Byung-ho Park, and the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1, and that pitch catches the inside corner. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Byung-ho Park sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Betts coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting ninth. Catcher.
Now to the plate, number 43. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Another one sent foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Ground ball left side. There's Sandoval. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
And Pedroia's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Lifted into center field. Buxton over to his right. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. That's popped up now towards short right field. Santana moving forward, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's Chris Young, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. This is line to left. And that's in there, base hit.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball.
Into the box, Justin Morneau. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side.
Stepping in now, Pablo Sandoval, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Number 43 has it, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Striding in once again, Byron Buxton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. He'll throw down to first, one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Danny Santana.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Young is there. 2 down.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Way in front of that fastball.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Twins are set down. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands
Leading
in.
off for Boston,
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Andrew Benintendi.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Buxton is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Mookie Betts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready for another chance? Miguel Sano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Miguel Sano.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive. We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Miguel Sano sent packing to start the bottom of the 5th. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts ranging back. but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. He'll get it into second. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
First baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny Vargas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bounce to first. The tag, and he is out. Down go the Twins in order. They still trail 1. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Dustin Pedroia.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton has a beat on it. 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The 0-1 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Reds. Here's Byung-Ho Park, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
Jorge Polanco.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Dribbled up the line. And Sandoval will lumber in to sweep it away. It's a foul ball. And he takes strike 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? 43. What's even more impressive?
Into the box now, number 43. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 good inside fastballs right there. Now he's sitting 0-2. I think he's probably going to have to protect the inside. I'd give him a curveball in the dirt and see if he chases it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw to first will get him easy. Here's Chris Young. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Center fielder, Chris Young.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Red Sox,
here's Justin Morneau. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Third baseman, Pablo
Digging in
Sandoval.
once again, Pablo Sandoval. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys.
In now, Andrew Benintendi. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart.
Into the box, Blake Swihart. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. Here's Byron Buxton now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Byron.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Betts coming on. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Danny Santana. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. Got him.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Striding in once again, Brian Dozier. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Here's Miguel Sano. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2. A pair of strikeouts. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Two out with the man at first. Three and two now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play. Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving it.
And now they've got him picked off. And he runs out of gas between bases. Digging in to try it again. Mookie Betts. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Ready on 1 and 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting number 15, second baseman.
Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Skied into very shallow right. Santana is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Red Sox leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. At the plate, Miguel Sano. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on the fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball.
Fastball in there. 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The left fielder,
Standing
number
in,
20,
Eddie Rosario.
Eddie
1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Kenny's Vargas.
Into the windup and the pitch. Kenny's Vargas stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Sale into the windup. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket.
Max Kepler will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. 4 home runs and 7 driven in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And now the knuckleball in there. Strike 3 called, and the side is. A shot there of St. Paul, Minnesota, just down I-94 from where we are as we're set for the 9th inning in this one.
Center fielder Chris Young.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to short. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up from the stretch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter number 40,
digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. Last time through was a base hit. Off for second is Young. High in the air out to center field. Buxton has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Benintendi. He singled his last time up. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And this one gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But
And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
The 1-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the right. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear Jackie Bradley Jr. will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 19, Jackie
9th inning save
Bradley
situation coming. Christian Vasquez is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 7, Christian Vasquez.
This one's flared out toward left. Benintendi shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 43.
Stepping in, number 43. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Weakly to the left. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out. Joe Kelly is forced onto the mound now following.
Number 56.
In now,
Joe
Byron Buxton.
Kelly.
0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And that's cut on and missed, so now the Twins are down to their final strike here.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, it's always disappointing when you don't make the postseason, but at least they got a win here in the season on somewhat of a higher note. Something to hang your hat on when you're on the first tee tomorrow morning.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Chris Sale earned his 5th win of the year as he allows just 1 hit through his 7+ innings of work. Taylor Rogers is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian.